Hello everybody! Another weekly openings of all the alt vaults and my main vaults, I guess. So last week I think I did stuff on 7 characters total. So we have a lot of vaults to open. And I guess we can start here with the Evoker. I actually did a second take of this video, which is what you're listening to now, because I started to ramble a lot, and that is doesn't work really well with the video. So I already know what I'm getting in my Evoker vault, but let's open it up so you guys can see too. If this loading screen will ever come to pass, maybe we are just forever stuck here in loading screen hell. Oh, let's see. So this week I got this Eye of Scovold. However, I don't really see anybody running this trinket, so I don't believe it's actually that good. Like, honestly, like if these meteors do AoE damage, so it's not, split, the crit and everything should make it somewhat decent, but I guess it depends on like how often it procs, because 24k damage is not a lot, so it needs to proc fairly often, and I don't really see anybody running it. We also got this one-hander, but I don't have an offhand. So I'm probably just gonna leave the vault a little bit on this character, maybe see what I can pick up, or like if that trinket's any good. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna end up taking, sockets or something. So that is my healer that I played this week. And on top of that, I also played my all my tanks. So let's log on to the Druid. The Druid actually is something that I started to phase away as being a tank, because Druid is actually one of the most fun healing classes at the moment. So I've been playing healer keys for the last week on it, and the plan was to continue like that. But now, yesterday, they started a data mine changes for Guardian Druid for the 10.0.7 patch. So I'm a little bit confused what I want to do here, because I don't want to commit to it being a tank when I don't actually know if it's going to be any good or not. However, we are also in a position, where a lot of the gear would be transferable, so I don't have a good healing staff. However, I did craft myself, like this polearm. So polearm is one of the things that, or like weapon is one of the things that we don't really need on this character. I also have, like not super good trinkets, but like I do have trinkets on this character. So I think I'm gonna open it as resto until we hear more about what's gonna happen. Or do I open it as balance? I think actually, this is a good question. I think we can't get a whetstone as balance. Are there any other good? We have that like rage feather, I think. Yeah, we can open it and as balance, see if we get any good DPS trinkets. Because same on this character, like I actually don't need that much more healing. Probably just need a nice DPS output. We ended up getting a ring, which is, it's fine. It is an absolutely okay healing ring, and probably something else should change out that assembly preservers banned for. We don't really have much of a choice. We did, like one key on this character, so we're gonna pick this ring. And then we're gonna put it on, log over to the next character, and forget to enchant this for like, the next 4 weeks or something. I should just have enchants on me. Devotion of Versatility. I'm down slapping on a Devotion of Versatility on that ring. I can always change my mind later if it comes to that. Alright. So now when the healers are over, let's log on to the tanks. The tank that I didn't do too much on is my DK and my Demon Hunter. So let's go with a boring vault and save the good ones for last. My Paladin has 3 plus 20 volts, so those are gonna be really, really fun to open. And my Monk is still fishing for that Brood Mother's ring from Heroic Raid. So like I have good vaults on it, but I also have some Heroic Raid bosses unlocked on it. And I think if I ever see that Brood Mother's ring, it's going to be basically my pick regardless of what I get in my M+ vault, because the M+ stuff is something that I can very easily get another week, but I wouldn't mind being done with, raiding bosses that I don't really care about every week. These loading screens are just killing me today, aren't they? Alright, so on this character, I do believe, can we see? No, we can't. I do believe we only did like a couple of keys. We want to open this as unholy, because there are no good tanking trinkets that I want to have as blood. So we rather fish out some good DPS trinkets if we can. But we ended up getting shoulders in a tier slot, which is not great, because, I mean, as you can see, I'm lacking foresight. So what probably will be here is that I'm gonna pick this out, just in case, you know, like in 2, 3, 4 weeks time, when I have spare catalyst charges, I'm just gonna, you know, catalyst these. I am not entirely sure. I might actually have foresight this week. Can I even catalyst like a 372 item? Yeah, these are like Mythic 0 items, right? I think you should be able to catalyst them. I don't think I used the catalyst charge last week on this character, so it's probably time for foresight for this one, which wouldn't be bad, for sure. My my Demon Hunter transmog is just like, you know, Ice Climber, full of fur and cozy armor, which matches that, you know, demonic lifestyle. The inner demon likes to snuggle up in cozy blankets. That is the demon hunter life. Otherwise, this week is looking to be a little bit of an decent M+ week, I guess. It's not the most fun of fixes. We have tyrannical, spiteful quaking, so it's going to be a really chill week for me as a tank, but it's going to be very hard to recruit any melee players to come join for keys, that's for sure. And me as a tank, it's been kind of a lot of weeks in a row now. There have been a lot of tank stuff going on, so I'm not against getting a chill week for myself. This one is a little bit trickier. What do we open with? Because, like, I do not like this. This is just like a dead trinket as vengeance. However, I'm not really seeing that I'm gonna play with an Okud trinket on this one either. So I'm probably looking just to get like a DPS trinket. DPS trinket wouldn't be that bad. Or do I? What good DPS trinkets do we have? We have like the one from the Horn of Valor. Does it work on these guys? We're gonna open it as Havoc. It's I don't think there is much negative stuff that we can actually get from picking that one. Alright, I mean, it's a decent, 13 item level upgrade on legs. Considering how poor my gear is on average, it's decent, I guess. Wouldn't have minded if it had been tier, but these are characters like, my goal is to do plus 20s on all my characters before the end of the season, get all those portals. However, like this character, the Blood DK and stuff, I'm just very slowly gearing them up. Like, I'm not investing that much time. So my plan there is to, like, if they are at a, like a 4-5 or 4 something like that eye level, when I start to play them, it's going to be pretty quick to get them geared up to the max. But currently I'm in no big rush for it. So the 3 walls that we have left is my main, which is my paladin tank. We have my warrior, which is also like has a decent vault, and my monk. So I think we start with the warrior one. This one should be top key should be a 20, followed by like 216 volts, I think. I managed to sneak this one in as Fury. Or actually, I did most of my keys as Fury this week. We have a suspicious amount of tanks per capita in the community that I play keys. And if you're watching this video, you're probably in this community, considering this video is going to have like 8 views. But it's good to have a DPS for those times where all the tanks are online, and I am enjoying playing DPS warrior. Like, it's been pretty fun. I think I'm actually gonna play I'm gonna play some arms this week instead though. And considering that we are lacking, like this character do not need any defensive trinkets. Like this enduring scale is just like doing annoyingly amounts of overhealing. So I'm going to open this one as arms, because arms are gonna give us 2-handers, because I have a crafted 1-hander, and we're gonna get DPS trinkets. So arms it is, and I wouldn't be sad if I just get like a really good 1-hander or something, or a 2-hander, I mean. That doesn't look like it. So this is actually a pretty good trinket. Blazebinder's Hoof is one of the best trinkets for prot. It has a leech on it, which is absolutely redonkulous, because we don't mind some more self-healing. We could get... No, those are basically dead, right? This is tricky. So, is this the best trinket that I could want from a vault? Probably not. It's also at an eye level where I could pick it out manually. However, this is a max eye level tier piece. With the catalyst charges, I would be able to go and activate my Forset this week, which would be a lot bigger upgrade than having a good trinket. Also, this is a good prot trinket, but not amazing as arms. And I would rather find stuff that are doing both of those at the same time. So yeah, we're gonna go for the tier. I think that is a much better pick, both long term and short term. So also, why am I with Vulpera? I shouldn't be. Oh, someone changed my. Oh, I think we need to transmog this. It's not really fitting our style currently. Let's see. There we go, and that should have given us 3-piece, and then we do our quest, and we will, let's see, what do we have? We have decent legs that we can transform. What's this? Well, we're gonna transform the legs anyway, but yeah, nice to have 4-piece. 4-piece for warrior is actually pretty good. Now, the question is, this is my main and has better walls, but I'm most excited about Monk. So I think we're gonna open Paladins first, because if I don't get good stuff on Monk, I'm gonna be grumpy for opening the Paladin stuff. Paladin is also kind of set, honestly, like, there's still several items that I can get that would be really good upgrades. However, it's starting to really get up there. There are a lot of slots that are already sort of maxed out, where I have the best in slot items, so it's going to be a decently tricky one going forward to end up opening good vaults on the Paladin. I am a bit curious though. I saw they had data mined some stuff for Ret in the future. So a bit curious what that could be. Also, I actually don't know what we're gonna open this one as, because I have best in slot trinket. I could get, like a 421 shield, which would be pretty good, but all 1-handers would be sort of, wasted, because this is the best one. I did end up getting this whetstone yesterday that I can use it as avoidance and mastery. Like, I think this is a very easy one to get up to 415. So I'm not really sure, and I've been pondering, being able to do some healing on this one, because Holy Paladin is actually pretty good. And currently I have shit trinkets, a shit healing weapon, utterly shit. And I could still get a shield. So if I open it as Ret, I have the possibility of getting a 2-hander, but we don't really enjoy playing Ret at the moment. So I think we're gonna open this one as a Holy, which will lock me out from getting a 421 whetstone, but it's such a small chance that I'm gonna get a whetstone, and Also, as a ret, I can't get the shield upgrade. So yeah, I think this is it. We're gonna open this as holy. I did already check, but I'm gonna do it again because I'm senile. So who's that? Let's see what we get. Oh, I did some LFR. I was so confused why I had stuff here. No, we're not gonna take that one. But we are not looking like we have a ton of. This is a bad vault. So that's dead because I already have a tier. That's dead because I have a lariat. This one is dead in any combination that I care about because crit monster is not the stat combination I want as either prot. Oh no. That's I'm not picking, like a 382 often. If it's been 421, sure, I'm down. But I guess we're gonna go sockets. Sockets for this week. A little bit sad, but as I said, there's a lot of stuff that we can't really get. Gather. Okay. Oh, it's basically the quest to do stuff to get our next catalyst charge. All right. So looking at the gear, like. We could have gotten bracers or gloves. I'm gonna craft one of these this week. No, I guess we don't have sparks, yeah. Basically getting 4 pieces this week because I have a 3-piece and yeah, we have 3-piece. As I said, we could have gotten a shield. Let's not dwell on it. A socket is absolutely okay. That's going to come very hand down the line. So for the final one, and this one I'm gonna be bummed if it doesn't have anything fun, because I'm so enjoying my Brewmaster at the moment. Brewmaster is super fun, and they are much more tanky than they seem very often. I usually feel very, very safe, and I've been doing keys that are a decent amount above what I should be doing for my eye level. Like I've been doing 18 keys at 4 or 5. Or am I 4 or 5? Is that 4? No, I'm 401 or 402. Also been having a lot of fun with Storm Eater's Boon. That one I would not be sad to get at a higher eye level, but I guess we might next week. Next week is one of those fun ones where we get a heroic raid item for doing dungeons. So, question is, what do we open this one as? Because I already have granites, which I could, upgrade twice more to 415, and while it would be nice to have a 421 one, it's not mandatory. I would much rather have a whetstone on this one. So yeah, I think we're gonna open this one as a DPS, as Windwalker. I already checked, but being senile, we check again. And oh wait, actually, we need to look at the raid slots, because I did council. So if we set all specializations to council, we are looking for incarnate, right? But that one everybody can get, and Windwalker actually has less loot. So Windwalker is good for that. And we also did Broodkeeper, or we care about loot for Broodkeeper, which we can get the Grief Torch and Ring, but we can't get Grief Torch there. And we also did, Aeronog for a very easy to kill. So Decoration of Flame would be nice to have on Heroic. It's only forward 2, so it's not very high eye level. And the Ring is something we still can get there. So yeah, we're gonna open this one as a Windy Walker. Ooh, this is gonna be hard one, I think. I mean, you don't see Grief Torches that often. Grief Torch would be like Storm Eater's Boon has some drawbacks for sure. It is very sussy to use in certain keys. So a Grief Torch at 411. I mean, these are a much better upgrade in terms of just stats for tanking and stuff, but I honestly, this is my DPS tank. I don't do keys to tank. I do keys to out DPS the DPSs on this one. Oh, I could go like Grief Torch and Storm. Oh, what? Grief Torch and Storm Eater's Boon? Oh. Any healer friends I have will unfriend me after I play that key. But we have, yeah, I mean, we didn't really get tier, right? So, since we don't have tier, and I don't think I have a catalyst charge on this one, because I think I used it last week, we can't really do much. But like, regardless, if I have 2, I could still, yeah, no. Easy. Grief Torch. I mean, I would have preferred the Broodkeeper ring. I'm gonna say that much, but I'm not gonna be sad. And we do like that. And now all healers will hate me, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this weekly vault openings. I have no idea if it's an enjoyable for you, but I had a blast making it. So I hope you all have good luck in your own vaults this week, and see you next week, or maybe before then. See you.